We now, of course, like they always say, that charity begins at home. We now, of course, then turning our attention and putting it back at home. We have one of the participants from this province tonight on our show. It's NDIVHUWO MUEDI. So already Mr. Muedi is with us, going to be sharing a lot with us with regard to what is really happening when it comes to this challenge. When did it all started, of course, but we don't want to spend much time, of course, speculating about that, because he is here to share all that with us. Mr. Muedi, it is an amazing pleasure to have you on our show tonight. Good evening and welcome.
Good evening, the presenter and all the listeners of UNIVEN FM.
Well, let's give our listeners a brief history of who is Mr. Muedi NDIVHUWO Michael.
I am Muedi NDIVHUWO Michael from Dutuni, one of the nearby villages of Tendo CBD in Limpopo province. I grew up in a place called Rabari Posaito, Jelele. I used to go to college on my bicycle as my transport mode, not knowing what to do more with my bike. That's where I met up with Mr. Tendani Punyuku, the founder of #TND Chasing Challenge and Gladness Athletic Club, who introduced me in the world of sports and get me to be a participant of the challenge.
Yeah, such an amazing, of course, journey that you might have had. Now, cycling is one of the exciting and yet challenging sports that people, of course, can encounter themselves with. Looking at it, what are your highs and what are your lows with cycling?
Yeah, well, preferably I would want to share this with everyone, that my main objective here is to make an awareness of cycling and some of the other physical activities. So about my highs and lows in cycling, I can say it was not easy when I started. I had a bit of challenges since cycling is not like running. It requires equipment and some of the stuff. So those were the challenges that I faced, which I say it was not easy. So at this point, I've managed to be on a level where I can say I'm at a high point of this cycling because of the challenge.
It's exciting, of course, to hear that you are moving up and up the ladder. Your performance, your level is satisfactory to yourself in terms of what you've achieved so far. Now, let's look at #TND Chasing Challenge. When was the first time you were, of course, introduced or confronted or introduced to the challenge?
I was introduced to the challenge 2021. Yeah, I was introduced to the challenge 2021. So I didn't know much about sports. What I was doing is I was just riding my bicycle. As I said, I used to go to school with it. So when I joined the #Chasing Challenge, I was exposed to some of the other physical activities like push-ups, squats, and running, which have improved my fitness level in an amazing way. So now I've got a very improved fitness level in terms of cycling because of this challenge.
Well, it's exciting to hear such good news. Now, #TND Chasing Challenge, it's an activity or a challenge that exposes athletes to a variety of challenges that they must challenge themselves, not to stick to one challenge, for the betterment of their bodies, fitness-wise and all that. You are into cycling. Share with us what you're really doing. How far are you with the challenge? What do you do on a day-to-day basis? What other challenges have you confronted within this challenge so far?
I did running and push-ups. Yeah, that's are the other challenges that I did on this challenge.
What is your goal for participating in this challenge?
Okay. My main goal as a cyclist participating in the hashtag 24 challenge is to represent Limpopo on the cycling activities of these challenges, which are aimed at making cycling awareness and promotion of healthy fitness lifestyle in Limpopo and across the world.
So much exciting to see, of course, all this. Ever since, did you start with the challenge on the 9th of September? And if you did, ever since you started bringing awareness on cycling, has that made an impact? Are people asking you questions? Do you have people following up on cycling? Are there people, of course, who want to follow suit on the path? What is the impact that this challenge has done for you, looking at cycling as a specific code?
Yeah, there are some of the things that will remain unknown within your system,
okay,
and only be triggered by exercising. Things like pain tolerance, effective way of stress relief, and improved level of focus. So on my side, on the pain tolerance, I can say it's more like you are out. It takes you out of your comfort zone and prepares you to handle more stress and pain without feeling discouraged or an urge to quit. So on the stress relief, it's just exercising is considered the most effective stress relief. So even on my side, that's how I have experienced it. And then on my level of focus, you see when you're tired emotionally, maybe working, and then you are tired to a point where you feel like you can't carry on anymore. The short effective break that I've tested, and it worked wonders to me, is to exercise. So I think I can tell all the people that they should start cycling, they should start running, they should start doing all these physical activities.
How is your performance this year in this challenge, specifically looking at Limpopo province and ultimately looking at the whole country? How is your performance? How are you doing on the challenge this year?
Yeah, I'm participating very well on the challenge, and it has improved my fitness a lot. Even last Saturday, I was doing a race in Western Cape. So the existence of this challenge at this stage helped me a lot with the preparation of that race. We're racing 200 kilometers, so I did well. I never cramped. So I give a big thanks to this challenge to exist and be active at this time of the year.
Now, this challenge, of course, it's online. People continuously post their videos to show others what they are doing. How, of course, they want to challenge others. Who is really challenging you in the province? Who is really challenging you throughout the whole country when you look into this challenge?
There are a lot of guys who are challenging me, even women. So they are on cycling. Some of them they are running. So they are showing a lot of interest in this challenge.
Ever since you were introduced, or ever since you confronted hashtag TND Chasing 24 Challenge or hashtag TND Challenge as a program, how much has this changed your lifestyle with regard to sports and life in general?
Come again?
How much has TND Chasing Challenge influenced or changed or affected or improved your lifestyle ever since you started?
I can say it has done a lot for me.
Okay.
It has done a lot because it has improved the way I work with people. Like I've learned to handle a lot of pressure and stress. Like I can, even my confidence have now increased because I'm a participant of this challenge. So I'm now a complete different person from where I was because of this challenge.
So exciting to chat to you, so enticing as well. We wish you nothing short of success in every endeavor you're going to embark on cycling or any other challenge that you might like to take head on. We want to wish you nothing but the very best. It was such a comforting pleasure to chat to you tonight on our show. Of course, go and enjoy yourself and pass the greetings to all the athletes and, of course, your family members, whoever you want to say hi to for the support that they've given you throughout your journey so far.
Yeah, thank you very much, the presenter. I'd like to greet Lizzie from Polokwane. She's more on sport, so yeah, I'd like to greet you on that side also. And my uncle Ndave here in Polokwane also, I'd like to greet him on the other side of the world.
Well, enjoy the rest of your evening. Enjoy the rest of your journey in sports. We hope to meet someday, of course, celebrating one of your achievements. Do nothing but the very best. Good night.
Good night to you too. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That's how we conclude our chat with Mr. Muedi, who is one of the participants in these exciting